Only reason they come at all is because there is a partition for them to sit behind. They are silly people, and they love novelty.
Novelty? Love novelty? It's no novelty to me. I don't care about your partitions and your novelty. Here, they serve notice to your novelty. Jimmy, Billy, how you talk? Can you see for look in? African Grove close up, and same day, African Theatre got lock on the door. They all tie up. They put in their mark on we, like Conjure Man sprinkling brick dust or Johnny Root cross your road. More doing here than talking stories. You make people think big and want thing. Them afraid of that, you know. Yes, 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 doctor. That's what it is. Richard III, Junius Brutus Booth, and Richard III. That's why the African Grove is closed and the African Theatre shut down.
What, Jimmy, what?
Saturday night, this Saturday night, at the Park Theatre, opens with a Shakespearean play. Oh, it's supposed to be a grand affair. And for this great occasion, they've gotten themselves a fine English star, a great actor, a renowned mimic named Booth. And the play they're putting on is the tragedy of Richard III. Same as we.
I see.
How can his Richard be taken seriously with the same words coming out of my mouth, with a black man cross town as his white king?
They don't want two Richards. They must only have one.
I see. Jimmy, don't pin me down, but listen. This ain't the only place we can have a play. There's other places we can have a play.
Where?
Down the road, where you work, at the City Hotel. They got a big ballroom.
They got two.
They hired them out to a Negro.
If that Negro got money.
Then we doing our Richard III in one of them.
But Billy, the Park Theatre is right next door to the City Hotel.
Yes, Jimmy, I know.
Yes!
You hear them men talking, Annie? They getting ready to mix us up in some mess and they ain't even ask us. Don't even want to know what we think. Suppose old Van Dam was to find out I was spending my nights locked up in some jailhouse somewhere. Why, I'd lose my job. Hell, Annie, what's the matter with you? You looking so low? You having troubles with Jimmy?
I don't know what it is I got with Jimmy. I don't understand him. I tell him it don't make no sense to me, and he just waving his arm for me to go on and do it anyway. Trust me, he said. He want to teach me everything, but he don't want to teach me that. He don't want to teach me how to trust him. It's mean, Sarah, it's mean. He put words in my mouth half the time I can hardly even say. And after saying them so fast, they go through my mind so quick, it makes me dizzy. Fixes my arms and body all kind of which ways, like I was a broom or a doll or something. And I try, Sarah, I do. I try to make them R's rounded and them S's hissing, them B's and P's popping pound like you tell me to. But it just don't make no sense. It isn't me.
Well, girl, it seems to me like half your troubles come from you having so much willingness to learn.
Say what?
You heard me. Wax ain't closed up your ears. You the one following up behind that man.
Who's following up behind who?
You, that's who. Batting your eyelashes over every little never nothing he have to say. Gone from here now, girl, you know I know. You just like that fancy man talking, that's all.
Makes me mad, Sarah, makes me mad.
And he knows it too, knows you crazy about him.
I'm not gonna do it.
Well, all I gotta say is in my last life, I wasn't nothing but an old slave. And I tell you one thing, I had to have me a master, that's true. But I made up my mind early, it wasn't gonna be but one of them. Nothing and nobody was gonna control me less than I could help it. Especially no man. Now, Annie, what was it you said you wasn't gonna do?
I'm not gonna be in this play.